Hi guys, today I am here with Patrick Daly of True Transient on YouTube. So one of the reasons why we got together, Patrick and I, is Patrick here has 11,000 followers.
Woo.
Sorry about the light, the sun is moving, we just thought it was a good vibe if we were like out here.
Golden hour. It's great.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Patrick, so let's talk a little.
Did you want to have this be the main camera? I'm interrupting your flow right now, but
I don't know, like I'm just...
Because this is going to be a killer shot.
What do I do?
So just look in there instead of this. This will be a secondary.
Okay.
So we'd have to start over.
No, we'll just you guys can see that it's just YouTube magic going on here.
Okay.
Listen, so
I wanted to give some practical information on how to get your first 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Like 5 tips, right?
Okay.
Okay. So if you want to start a YouTube channel and you have never made a video or anything before, there's like a shift that needs to happen. You're essentially going from consumer of content to creator. And that's an interesting shift. So the first tip I give is like watch stuff, like get inspiration first off. If you never created a video, if you're kind of like apprehensive, because a lot of people are, you know, on creating content, putting themselves out there, get inspiration first. Watch channels that are kind of in the same realm. Like for you, watch art channels and see what they're doing and just get inspired and get motivated like that. That's what helped me, watching travel channels and just seeing that, okay, these people aren't that much, they're not different than me. Like I can do the same thing, you know? So that's my one tip, my first tip.
I think that's like, that would probably be my number one too. If you scroll back to like my first video where I'm talking in front of the camera, it took me a long time to like kind of, I had the idea in my head of what I wanted to say, but the idea of like hitting record and knowing that I was going to post, that's scary.
It's a little scary. You're putting yourself out there. So I think it's important to get that inspiration and note and realize that these people are just like you. They're just further along in the journey. The big YouTubers or whatever, they just have done it for longer. You can do the same thing and just realize that, you know, so.
A lot of people delete their original videos. I've found that like once you monetize, once you get like a certain number of followers, your less desirable videos are deleted.
I think if you look back at your videos a year ago, you should be cringing at them, because if you're not, that means you didn't grow. So like I think that's, and I think it's cool to see that progress. So for me, I still have my original videos.
I leave them.
Yeah. Why? It's cool to watch the progression because you get better at interviewing or whatever, you know, so
yeah,
it's cool to see that growth. So
personal. So number two
is consistency.
Yeah.
Like you can have your one idea of a video and it's like, oh, this is going to blow up. Most likely it's not going to. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna say that. The most important thing is posting videos consistently, whether it's weekly or monthly, however much you can handle, or twice a week, who knows, however motivated you are. Consistency, YouTube rewards consistency. They don't reward just like a one-off video every once in a while. They reward people who are interacting with the platform. And that means that the algorithm, however changing it is all the time, is going to favor your videos and they're going to like that you're posting and creating consistently. So
since you brought that up, what do you think about comments? Like I don't actually have a lot of people commenting on, like Massimo D'Amico, it's this Italian artist. He has a lot of comments. Jono Dry, he has 7,000 views. He has a lot of comments, but the majority of my videos like have no comments. Like what?
I would say that's something you want to look at. How many videos you have? Do you know?
40.
Okay. That's something I would say, changing the videos, so cutting them up into shorter clips, more viral moments, like instead of, oh, interview with Michael Smith, you know, say Michael Smith talks about how to get your first painting sold or whatever, you know, and cut that up, right? Because you're essentially doing podcasts in a sense.
So shorten the videos and like make like part 1, part 2, part 3.
Because people, they want to get to the juicy before, oh, learning about this guy and his background, whatever. They want to get right to the stuff that's going to impact them. So that could be something. You do want comments, because comments and interaction and engagement is just going to blow up your channel even more.
The algorithm.
Right, but also it's going to, I guess we could do tip 3 here. Your audience, the longer you go, your audience is going to give you your own content ideas. Like they're going to ask a question like, oh, how did he do this brushstroke or whatever? And then that's literally a video you can make. is be like, oh, I want to talk to you about your brushstroke technique. If someone comments about something or someone asks a question, that's a whole video that you can make, because if they're interested in that, thousands of other people are too, right?
Do you have relationships with your subscribers, like virtual relationships? Do you talk to?
Well, I'm going to Mexico next month with one of my subscribers. He's going to be the cameraman for our trip.
How'd you find him?
How did we meet? I think he reached out to me, and he was going to be in Florida where I was living at the time, and we just met up, you know.
Perfect.
Yeah. So.
Tip 4.
4. Let me look at my phone because I wrote them down. Let me see what I have.
Man, this guy's, I'm prepared.
Well, I kind of am. Okay. Topical videos.
Topics?
meaning current. Like for my stuff, adventure and travel, you know, it's kind of hard to make topical videos, but or the art. So for your art stuff, what I would do is focus on NFTs. Yeah, just whatever people are interested in, whatever's trending. If you make a video about that, it's gonna have a high likelihood of going viral, way more than if you're gonna talk about some other random thing that's not trending right now. Yeah. Making something that people are interested in right now.
Okay, so tip 5.
So another one is, this is kind of in the dark arts a little bit. Spike emotions.
Casting spells?
This is like spike emotions with your videos. Like make people emotional when they watch your video. Yeah. Whether that's in how you speak, if you make people happy, sad, fearful, angry, whatever emotion, it has a high chance of going viral. For example, you know, if you have a strong opinion about something, if you hate NFTs, if you think it's stupid and you talk about it, some people are going to be offended, some people are going to blah, blah, blah. If you have a strong opinion about anything, people are going to like it or not like it. So that means you've impacted them emotionally. That means it's going to have a better chance of going viral.
You're trying to draw people towards you that think like you.
Yeah.
You want confirmation that people...
Don't go too crazy with it. Just make sure that you have some kind of viewpoint, perspective, and that, you know, it's just gonna have a better chance of going viral if you have a...
Yeah, so 6th tip?
6th tip. All right, here we go. Referring to my notes. Make it different. If you're watching other channels and you're getting ideas from other channels, I would recommend not to do that, because
so don't remake a video that you saw before.
Yeah, and I think if you're creating, you're your own person, you're your own personality, so it's going to be different anyway. Just try to stand out. Like, do something. If you've seen an $80 apartment in Thailand video, don't go to Thailand and try to remake it. Like, go and just try something different. I don't know. I think that's with art too. I think if something's new and novel, people pay attention more, because if something's old and been done before, they're not as like interested in it. They've seen it before, you know.
Yeah, make it your own.
Exactly. So don't try to copy, you know. You can a little bit, like, for sure, but add your own spin to it. Great artists, good artists copy, great artists steal. So there's also that.
Thank you,
know?
Einstein. Yeah. But, okay, go on.
So this is the last one, and this is like kind of cheesy, but
7 tips.
I think it's 7. Yeah.
7 tips to becoming a great YouTuber.
To get to your first 10,000 subs.
Got it.
What was it?
Subs.
Yeah. This is kind of cheesy, but it's really important. It's like, don't give up, because all it takes is that one video to blow up, and then that is going to like motivate you to keep creating. So just like keep going as long, but that doesn't mean to keep doing the same thing. You got to pivot. You know, if something's not working, pivot and try other things out, but just don't give up, because all it takes is that one video, that one apartment in Thailand video, like for me, that got 5,000 views in 24 hours. That was when I was like, whoa, like this is amazing. I'm going to keep going. And then from there, I created videos that got the same amount of views just because I kept creating. If you really want it, keep going and pivot and try out different things. Don't be afraid to try out, you know, different things. I think that's good advice. Yeah. Yeah, and you're talking about art, which is cool. Like, you're interested in it, obviously. That's, you know, you're getting inspiration from people you talk to, I'm sure, and it's going to influence how you make art. So I think it's a great thing. Even if you're not getting a lot of views, whatever, it's a great thing to just have that habit, and you're creating value in the world. You're not consuming as much, you're creating, which is a different level. One thing too is that the more I do this, the more people say yes to me. Like you, the fact that you were able to log on to my YouTube and see that I had this like series of content, I think really
probably influenced the way that you said, yes, let's do this. Like, you're doing something, I'm doing something, let's do it together. And
yeah, there's a different level like of opportunities that arise when you're a creator. When you're just a consumer, you're not able to reach this different level of opportunities. You meet different people that are creating. They don't care. Honestly, they don't care how many views you have. They're just like, hell yeah, you're creating shit, let's do it. They just want to create, you know? So that's a different level of opportunities that arise, like if you're just creating. So
collaboration, your friend that like contacted you, he wants to be a cameraman.
Yeah, we're just gonna go to Mexico and create shit, you know? And we would have never even gone. I wouldn't have done half the stuff that I've done in my 20s. I'm 30 now. I wouldn't have done half of it if I didn't have a YouTube channel. I canoed down the East Coast. I lived in Southeast Asia. I hitchhiked across the United States. Like, the big thrill for me too was sharing that. Like, what can I share with people and bring them along?
All right, well, thanks you guys for watching. I'm just gonna end the video. I think
that's great.
Hopefully you guys.
I do have a plug. Can I plug something?
Yeah. Is it like a toothpaste or? His breath smells really good, you guys.
I have a product that's coming out, a digital course. It's called Adventure Creator Academy.
Okay.
And it's essentially the basics of storytelling, adventure filmmaking, editing, all in one course. And that's coming out this summer, 2021. You can check out my channel, youtube.com/truetransient. Maybe we can put in the description or something. Yeah, Adventure Creator Academy. It's coming out soon, so check it out for him.
Okay, so we'll put that in like the description, and I'll put it right here, right now. Yeah. Thanks for subscribing, you guys.
Thanks for having me. Yeah.
Yeah, subscribe and like, comment below if you want to see more content like this, and please go over to Patrick Daly's True Transient channel. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Peace.